Oh, look at my hand, looking like looking like someone's rejected. Wait, wait. Oh Jesus, YouTube. How are you? How are you? I'm early today. So that we don't do that night something. It doesn't mean we will never do it again, but you guys saw what happened last night. Eh? Anyways, new development. Ha! Yeah, I like how I love this 2026 saga. I love this kind of saga. Boom, boom, boom kind of saga. Not all that plenty talk kind of saga. Not that kind of fear kind of saga. Oh, let me not talk. Oh, so that this will not happen, that will not happen. So that they will not say I'm the one doing this. Hey, open your mouth. Otherwise, others will open theirs. And you will be the bad guy. You will be the bad guy. Okay. Anyways, Justin stepped into the building yesterday. He went live, I think, in the aftermath of all this deleting pages, hacking pages, cyberbullying, and everything. Because ever since he gave that page to Stoney, you guys know he has kind of like distanced himself from the whole saga. He just did what he needed to do, what he felt he needed to do, gave the page, made a statement, and left. And that was it, until we heard yesterday again that the page got deleted, and I'm still having questions about that deletion. You understand? Because if that page truly got hacked, I strongly believe that there is a way they can get that page back from Facebook. They need to alert Facebook about it. They need to let Facebook know about it. And once Facebook figures out that this page was hacked, Facebook, they are always helpful when it comes to that. So if maybe they don't know about it, they should know about it. If you guys follow them, you comment on their posts, let them know that they can actually bring Facebook into it, bring Meta into this. There is a way they can let Meta know that someone has illegally accessed their page or hacked their page or whatever activities they can show that they have. Facebook can help get that page back. In many cases, that has been the case. Facebook will help you retrieve your hacked account. And not only Facebook, even YouTube, because YouTube know your history, they know your email address, they know, all the times you have made content on YouTube. The track record is there. So if anybody ever succeeds in hacking your YouTube channel, you contact them. They have email addresses. You contact them. They will look into it and they will see which email address is now in control of that channel. You understand? So it's almost the same with Facebook pages. I might not know everything about Facebook and how things work there, but if you can really like talk to someone from Meta, one of their support people, talk to them, let them know that someone else has deleted your page. And even if you mistakenly delete your page by yourself, they don't immediately remove the page. I mean, it might not be visible publicly, but the page is still there and you can always reinstate it after some time. You understand? So for me, things like this, I mean, if they get into your account and do rubbish, that is not cool. But when it comes to Facebook, YouTube, and your page is hacked and deleted, these platforms can assist you to get your page back in most cases. The bloggers that I know that have lost pages, including myself, we lost pages because we were reported. Our posts were reported for community guideline violations, for copyright, for also maliciously reported for nudity, and exploitation and stuff like that. The real people exploiting their children, they get away with it. But we doing our own small saga here, they come and tell us exploitation. So our pages have been reported for breaching Facebook's copyright or Facebook's community guidelines. So Facebook themselves would strike you, and you'd have all these violations, you'd go red, and then eventually you lose your page in most cases. But if that is not what happened to Stoney's page, if it was not Facebook that was striking her page until the page got deleted, like there were no reports on her posts, and this wasn't Facebook's doing, if it was an external party that did this, you know, she can be helped by Meta. Yes, they can help her. She just needs to reach out to them. And hopefully the page comes back. I just kind of like have a feeling that they will get the page back if they take the right steps. It's not going to come back on its own. But they need to do what they need to do. If they know what they have to do or where they have to go, who they have to talk to, I think they can get that page back. A page doesn't just wake up and disappear on its own without any trace, if that makes sense, without any footprint. We might not see it, but it's still somewhere in the air. That's what I believe. This is my opinion about this, I think it's still somewhere in the air, and someone or something needs to trigger it to come back, to come back to life. It's in a coma. That's just the way you should see it. Like, okay, it's just in a coma. If you don't do anything about it, it will remain there. You understand? So just thought I should say that. But again, I don't have the full details. I don't know, exactly what happened. All we know is the page is no longer visible. It's no longer public. It's no longer online. Yeah, that's all we know. Okay. Now, today, I was live yesterday. I didn't know that another bombshell would enter. I was still like, that video we've been analyzing for 4 days now. We are going to pause it now because that video doesn't want to end. No, we will pause it. Let us listen to Justin. When we are done with that, then we can go back to the video that we've been analyzing and try to just round the analysis off. Yeah. Okay, so were you guys expecting that Justin would do a live video yesterday? You guys know that, to be honest, for a long time, he has stepped away from all of this saga, all of this divorce drama. He has really walked away. And his ex has also taken advantage of the fact that he has walked away. If you guys have noticed, she has just had that free movement online to just talk whenever she wants to talk about him, throw stones whenever she feels like it, without consequences, without anybody coming to debunk. And she has just really had her way all along, and also hoping that he would start up, or he would respond or react to her, and she would build on that. But now it's going to be a bit difficult for her to build on the video he did yesterday. She can still do so because she knows social media very well. She can still do so and still profit somehow from the video he did yesterday, but it's going to be slightly different from the way she has been able to make money from the saga. You know why? Because there are two new people inside of this saga who have also met her, who were friends with her, who know her to some extent. And she's also being careful now. I think she's trying to wait to see whatever they are doing come to an end before she will start to know which angle she's going to come through. You understand? She doesn't know what they still have in stock for her. You understand? She doesn't know how far they are willing to go. She doesn't know if they are going to crumble under the pressure that these people are trying to put them under, like just to give up, like, okay, we are done. So she's just waiting. She doesn't want to jump into it too soon, I think. She's waiting to see how far and how bad things can get. And eventually when she sees that, okay, everybody has finished, everybody is moving on, and then she will start her own. And her own doesn't end. She's almost like a gamma. Her own also doesn't end. She can capitalize on it for the rest of her life. That is one thing Stoney and Dawn should realize, that she can capitalize on this ongoing saga. She can capitalize on what they are doing, what they are saying, what they are, how they're expressing whatever they went through with her, she can capitalize on it for the next 40 years, even after they would have moved on. Because I don't think they intend to do this forever. I think what they want to do is to put out their story, make people aware, let people learn, just to protect people, possible future victims, not only future victims or prospective victims of hers, but just generally in life. Because when you have a platform, you have a voice, you don't know why God puts you there in that position. You don't know who needs your voice to not make the same mistakes. You don't know who needs your voice to be protected. You don't know who you are going to protect from going through what you have already gone through. Sometimes God lets you go through things so that another person who is not as strong as you doesn't need to go through that thing. So it might seem like it's all about her, but I think it's bigger than just her. It's just really a life lesson, a general lesson that everybody, whether you like her, whether you don't like her, everybody's picking something. Me personally, I'm picking a lot from it. I'm not discovering new things about Korra because these are things that I have seen over 4 years in her character, in her behavior. And all the things that they have said about her are things that you just know. There are some things you know people are capable of doing based on past behavior. You already know. Like one of the things that really stood out for me in Justin's video, I hope you guys can hear me. I didn't even do a sound check. One of the things that really, really stood out in Justin's video was when he said that she would slap the first daughter when or if that girl refused to go on camera. That one, I would say 1,000,000%. I cannot even deny that. You can tell, you can see that she's capable. You know why? Because I personally have videos of her forcing those children to dance wearing swimsuits. I have that video. She said she just released a song then, and she was dressed up in a useless swimsuit in the living room, a shower style, and she dressed her children also in swimsuits in the living room, and they tied all those things around their waist. And she was like, okay, today we are going to dance to mommy's new song, whatever, whatever. Cool, no problem. And they decided to dance. Eventually, even before they started, listen, I wanted to say live story. Listen, before they started to dance, Athena was already saying she wanted to watch, was it Athena or June? I can't remember. She wanted to watch Peppa Pig or something, that she didn't want to dance. She didn't want to do it. She wanted to watch cartoon. This girl forced, and I think I just need to start bringing back those videos. These children, at that point, they did not want. She was forcing them while on live video. And that moment just told me, no. Why do you need these children to dance to your song right now? Why? Why not get a model, a video vixen, your friends, your viewers, your fans to send in videos, for example, or do a meet and greet and dance with people? Why do you want these children in particular to dance to this song? This song, Seth, is not for children. I felt sorry for those children. So when you see behavior like that, you already know that this person is capable of yanking and slapping and forcing, compelling, because she knows that she needs their faces. She knows the effect of having their faces in that frame, that people are going to look at them and say, oh, okay, let me see what these kids are going to do. She needs that. She's just using these children. And if you don't want to come to terms with it, if you're in denial, then it's just up to you to be like that. But everybody can see it. There are so many videos she does that she puts her children into, and you can just tell that it's unnecessary for those children to be there. I mean, it's cool to have your kids on your videos sometimes. I'm not against it fully, but there are some videos you can just clearly tell that this is about money. This is exploitation. This is just about having their faces to ginger something. Sometimes children don't want to. You leave them. Go and make your money. Go and use yourself. You must not use. I don't know why someone who calls herself a content creator cannot create something for herself without wanting to include, always wanting to include those children. Almost like she gave birth to them to work for her. Almost like, yeah, I carried you for 9 months. I pushed you out of my yash. So you are not just going to be here for nothing. You're not just going to be here to be children and just running around and eating and sleeping. I will make money from your head. It's almost like she's entitled to their presence in her life. She's not maybe seeing them as blessings, she's seeing them as tools. She's seen them as objects. She's seen them as her property, things that she owns, that she can use, because she's someone who uses. Whatever she has, she uses for content. She uses for monetization. Whatever people she comes in contact with, she uses them for money. So she sees those children as her own property, her objects to be used for money, whether they want it or not. So I'm going to play that video of yesterday. I was already asleep when he went live because I only saw it today, and I slept a bit early yesterday. Earlier than usual. It wasn't very early. I think around 11 I ended my live, and he must have gone live after then. So I saw the video today, and right now I want to invite those of you on Facebook to come over to YouTube. We are going to all listen over there so that all of us are together in one place and we analyze all together. And it was a very interesting video, I must say, before I start. A video that shows how strong Justin Dean is as a person, or how stronger he has become in all of this. Because I know when all of this happened or started to happen, it was new for him, and sometimes he would break down, and sometimes, but now he's like, just like the thumbnail here, in case my Facebook people are not seeing, I no longer give a fuck. Just like the thumbnail says, he can't be bothered. You can see it in the way he was talking. You can see it in the things that he said. That, okay, what can possibly get worse, or what can really go wrong? Like, okay, he's not that he's prepared for the worst, but he's like, so far all these years he has been overtly careful, but now he can't be bothered, because I've said it before and I will say it again. Those of you that are saying you are good people, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, guess what? There are bad people out there in the world, and they will do this and do that to you. So would you rather they do it to you and you don't do to them? Then make yourself a sacrificial lamb so that everybody can be doing things to you. You will sit down there, they will do you and finish you. Don't wait for that to happen to you. That is what I preach. I will never preach for you to go out to attack people for nothing, or to be a nuisance on social media. Never. But I would advise you to protect yourself and be strong in doing so. Make your statements. Draw the line. Do you understand? Hold on. Sorry, guys, I needed to attend to something. Okay, so as I was saying, and that is why I was a bit pissed off when I saw the video that that lady did, that Cleopatra's mom. She said they were bringing down her pages. I think she listed 4 or 5 pages, including Instagram accounts that were brought down. And after that experience of losing pages, even one of them, she said, whether over 100,000 followers. After that experience, she sat down talking in parables. I'm like, Auntie, get out, get lost. I don't like people that want to protect what is not even. She says she wants to protect her reputation. That's why she doesn't want to do drama. Is that drama? Speaking up for yourself, is that drama? If the recipient perceives it as drama, then let them do something about it. But you want to protect your reputation, but they are taking everything away from you. That is the platform that you were supposed to use in the first place to showcase that reputation that you claim you have. Now they are destroying those platforms. So what reputation are you talking about? You don't want to do drama. You're talking in parables. No, auntie, maybe you still need to lose 10 more accounts before you open your mouth. At what point are you going to start to really protect yourself? Speaking is one of the ways you stand in the face of your oppressor, not by silence. The more you keep quiet, the more strength you give people to continue what they are doing to you. Because you're not going to attack, you are not going to fight back, you are not going to hold on, the sun is just coming in. You're not going to push back. You understand? So of course they're going to continue. Of course you become an easy target. If I know nothing will happen and I'm doing something, I will keep doing it. And if you think you want to do something back, bring it on. Some of us are just born ready like that. But you see some people, they are actually cowards. And they are only able to continue doing things to you when you let them. The moment you fight back, they run. They have nothing else to say to you. Like Totoyos, she was running her mouth all these months, wasn't she? Now people are speaking up. She is not born ready. She is not a gamma. She's hiding now, doing like she doesn't have a tongue. Those are cowards. Those are bullies. But they target the ones they believe are weak. The ones that will say they are protecting their reputation. They don't want to do saga. They don't want to do drama. You've not started losing your pages. That's why. You lost 4. You need to lose 10 more. Because you don't feel it. You don't want to do something about it. You don't want to call out the oppressors. You don't want to call out the evil ones. You want to keep protecting them. Don't mention their name. Then we don't need to hear it. Go and sit down somewhere and be sulking over your pages that you're losing. Your pages are not important to you. That's why you feel like, okay, I will not mention the person. Then we don't care about your story. We don't care. Social media is not a game. It's not a place to play games. If something is wrong with you and you're ready to come out to talk about it, talk about it. Let us know what the problem is and who the problem is. Not that you will tell us the problem, but you will not tell us who the problem is. For what? So that they will come and do it again. They will do it again to you. That girl, Cleopatra's mother, go and tell her. They will do it again to her. Because there is no consequence when they do it. Because you're going to protect them. You're not going to mention who you're talking about. Then don't bother disturbing our ears with your sub story. They are bringing down my account. My light will shine. My light will continue to shine. Auntie. Do you understand? So when I watched his video this morning, I was like, this is good. This is good. You will get to that point someday that you will be like, what the F? She kept getting away with it. She kept using him for content, knowing that he wouldn't respond, he wouldn't talk. And the more you keep quiet for people like that, like I said before, the further they go. Didn't they go further now with Tony's page after they told her that she would learn the hard way? They went further and further. But the more people speak up, they will know that, hey, I better not make this new move that I was planning the other day. I better not make it, oh, because maybe if I go and do this thing now, 5 other more people will come up. Huh, I better, they will start to refrain. They will start to think about consequences. They will start to know that, okay, people are no longer afraid to speak up. Okay, I better not do this. But if everybody keeps quiet, that will give them the energy to continue, to look for new victims. They can keep attacking pages all they want, but that will not stop the truth from coming out. With all my pages that have been attacked on social media, am I still talking or am I not still talking? That is where these people need to receive sense. They need to understand that, look, even if Agama goes to a page with 10 followers, she will still talk and her voice will still be heard. Can they receive sense and know that it's not about the page itself, it's about the voice behind the page, it's about the story. It's about the story and the truth they don't want to come out. It's not about how many followers a page has. So they can delete all the pages in the world, but can they delete all the voices? Can they? No matter where I go to, if I create a new page today, people will find me. One follower, this page I'm streaming from on Facebook has 600 followers. I still have other pages with more followers. But this page started with 1 follower. It says back again 2. Where is back again 1? Back again 1 got deleted. This is back again 2. After that one got deleted, back again 2 came to life. 1 follower. People found me there. Today 600. And I even abandoned this page for a very long time. I just started using it again. If this page gets deleted tomorrow, I'm creating back again 3. And guess what? People will still find me. People will find me. The analyst page got created after my main analyst page got deleted. Didn't you guys find me there? Did I come to your house to knock on your door and say, I have a new page? Oh, did I? Excel page was not there 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I think I created it towards the end of 2023. It wasn't there 4 years ago or 5 years ago. But somehow you guys found me there. So you can delete all the pages. But guess what? Even if you delete Stoney's current page, any page she creates again, people will find her. And that voice will be heard. That story must be told no matter where. Even if it means her going to another person's platform to do so. That voice. And she would not have to even do that. She would do it on her page that you don't want to. It's even better for her to create. I said it before from the beginning. Do you guys remember when I said it? I said it. I know this saga a lot. But when I talk, and I'm not offended that people don't heed to, maybe I wouldn't say my advice, but let me say my counsel. I'm not offended. It's just that how many people can you really listen to? Everybody's having an opinion, everybody's saying something, and you just want to follow your heart. You just want to do what feels convenient for you. And I understand that. But 90% or 95% of what I have said has come to pass one way or the other. When Justin gave this girl that page, 79K, and she announced, let me go back. They started to report her usual page, the Stony page. I think she had 7K followers, if I'm not mistaken. They started to report it and they were happy, they were celebrating, they were reporting it. And I knew what would happen eventually. the page would get deleted. And that's where she's promoting her songs. That's where she's trying to establish a presence online. Yeah. So that risk was really there that that would happen to her. Justin saw what was going on and he reached out to them to help them so that at least she would have a bigger reach, and she could also use it to promote her song and grow from there, which I thought was a good thing, fine thing for her, that okay, he's giving her a leg up. Now she has more people on that page that would be introduced, or that she can introduce her song to. And then I was surprised when she announced that she was going to start to talk on that page. Okay, so I was like, fine. If you want to talk on this page, I hope this is not the page you want to build your musical career on. Remember, I said it that day. Thank God it's not like something that happened a year ago. We are talking about weeks ago here, right? I said, now you have two pages, a smaller page and now a bigger page. You would choose one. The one that you want to use to promote your songs, you want to be an artist, you're going to be posting your songs, focus on that page. The other page, just know that this page is going to be used as an offering, a sacrifice, because anything can happen. Did I or did I not say it? I did say it. And me, I presumed that she would use the bigger page for her music because of the reach. So I was confused that she was going to start to talk on that bigger page. Fine, her story would reach more people, but I was like, don't combine. I'm still saying it today. It's good you tell your story, but create another page for that. People will find you. I said it before, I'm still saying it again. If you like, now go back to your Stony page and tell yourself that is where you want to continue talking. I'm sorry to say this, but there is no guarantee that that page will not be deleted. It's just the reality of what is going on social media. It's not out of fear or, oh, let me not do this, or no. You have to also protect yourself. It's just like, who was it, Saul or Esau, or who in the Bible that jumped or wanted to jump into the lion's den and said God will protect him. God told him, you want to mock God? Why would you throw yourself into a lion's den? Look, if you find yourself in a lion's den, I'm your God. I will pull you out. I will help you. But now you by yourself, you told yourself that I have God, so I'm just going to jump into. God will leave you hanging. Oh. God will leave you hanging. Not because he doesn't love you, but you can't mock God. So now, you now say, no, I'm not afraid. I will do it on my page. Oh, auntie, anywhere you do it, we will hear it. The truth is loud, louder than numbers. The safest thing, and this is the same thing I said before, the safest thing is to create a page for this storytelling. Don't mix it with your song page, with your music page, so that you will not be, or so that people will not be waiting to come to your page to be looking for another story. When you start to move on, or when you start to focus on your music, you want to be pushing out songs, people will be coming there and be walking away from your songs because they are waiting for another story. And by then you would have moved on. So it's better you just create a neutral page. You might have just 100 people there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Tell your story there. You can even share the story on, like if you really want more people to know that you are live, for example. And Don does it. When she was live on the big page, Don would share on his page, right? You can do that. You can share on your Stony page, but protect anything or anywhere you're doing your work, your music. Don't mix storytelling. Let that page, your business page, be a professional page for your music alone. If they come there, they're coming there to watch your music. Nothing else. Focus on that. Don't let people know you for music and being a storyteller. What you're doing is not storytelling, but social media has a funny way of labeling people. Social media has a very funny way of taking what you're doing out of context. Because how many people will sit down and say, okay, let us understand, let us listen. Protect yourself, protect your image. What you're doing is a noble cause. What you're doing is good, but you need to do it the right way. Don't do it to lose everything. And at the end of the day, you're asking yourself, okay, I lost more than I gained. You do it with your sense, you do it wisely. You'll be very accurate, very smart about it. Don't let them beat you in this game. You're new in it, but you have to learn, like, you have to be a fast learner in this thing. The only weapon now they have is coming after pages. They don't have any weapon of truth. They don't have any other story to counter your story. They don't have any truth higher than your truth. They don't. So the only way they feel like they can defeat you is taking away your page. And then they feel like, okay, they can inflict pain upon you when they do so. YouTube is good. If she chooses to go on YouTube, I'm up for that. That is very YouTube, like YouTube is good. That's all I can say. When she starts streaming or doing stuff on YouTube, she's going to realize the only thing is YouTube is not as fast to grow on as Facebook. That's the only thing. If you're looking for growth, YouTube is a bit more difficult than Facebook. But you have quality on YouTube. And they can just maliciously, they can easily maliciously report your channel the way they can easily maliciously report your Facebook page. Facebook is useless. Honestly, Facebook is just a wannabe platform, in my opinion. When I compare Facebook to YouTube, I'm looking at Facebook like a student platform, like a platform run by students, run by people who are still learning the ropes, people who don't really know everything. That's how I see Facebook. But YouTube is run by established experts, tech experts. I'm just telling you how I see both platforms. A lot of rubbish can easily happen on Facebook and they will get away with it. So YouTube is a good place if she wants to come. But for Facebook, Facebook is also a very good place to spread the word because you can use YouTube alone. Because the community on YouTube might not be big like the community on Facebook. So both platforms have their pros and cons. I would suggest to combine both YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Instagram is more powerful than many people realize. A lot of people shy away from Instagram. But the story, if it gains traction on Instagram, it will fly faster and farther than even Facebook and YouTube. Instagram is very powerful. You just need the right people. And then your story, you would be amazed. Instagram is very powerful. So yeah, she can combine those, but my suggestion is not to do anything on her stony page because that's like the only page she has now that she can continue to do her music, build herself as an artist. Let her just focus on that there, and just keep it clean, keep it safe, keep it professional, and they wouldn't have anything there they can use against her to report her, for example, or they wouldn't see why they would want to attack that one or hack that one, which I'm not saying they can't, but they would rather be going after the page where they know you are coming to speak. So if you create a new page, that is the page they will be coming after heavily. So even if you lose that page, it wouldn't really matter because like me, any page on Facebook that you see me going like, just know that I'm ready to lose the page. Just know. If this page now you guys are watching me from on Facebook, if you wake up tomorrow you don't see it, I'm creating another one and I'm not feeling anything. Because the moment I was creating the page, I knew that it was my sacrificial lamb. It would vanish at any time. It doesn't matter for me. You understand? And the same goes for my YouTube channel where I'm live now. It's a smaller channel. It's not my main channel. So sometimes you just have to be smart about these things, especially when you've been inside of it, you know how things work. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Okay, let's listen to To Justin. Mm. Oh, God. I told somebody to help me do something. I just saw their message. They didn't do it. They did not do it, though. It is well. Let me go. So I'm going to wait for our Facebook people to join us on YouTube. He has 154,000 views on the video, the one he did yesterday.
LA traffic is a little bit on the insane side, as some of you know or have been to LA.
So he was live for 21 minutes yesterday, and he titled it, "My Empathy is Gone. Time to Speak Frankly." Facebook people, let me see who we have on Facebook first. So, guys, time to take a break. Time to go get something to drink because I want to read some comments on Facebook before we migrate everybody to YouTube. So, guys, go relax now for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Drink something because once we start, you don't want to miss anything. It's going boom, boom, boom. You guys know how we do it. So what's the time now? Okay, I think I have like 30 more minutes to go. If we don't finish this analysis, we'll come back. Yeah? Who do we have first? Let me see. Doris is here on Facebook. Jan Purcell, hello. Oh, Jan says yesterday was wild. Ooh. Dr. J let loose. Oh, someone says she cannot stop talking about him. And I see her followers saying she's not calling his name. Actually, you don't have to call somebody's name to know that you are talking about them. I can do a video and sit down for 4 hours, 5 hours, and I will not call Totoyos by name. But everybody would know that I'm talking about her. So why are they always angry when I do my videos and I don't call her name? Why are they not saying, oh, after all, Agama, you are not calling her name? Why are they upset if it's about calling names? You don't need to call my name for me to know it's me you are talking about. And you can actually use it in the court of law. Even if you use a nickname and someone wants to take you to court, it's not a defense that, oh, I didn't call the person's name. It's not a defense. If people can recognize that it's this person you talked about, the person can actually use it against you in the court of law. So that nonsense book she wrote, or the one she thinks she will still write, just like the nanny now. Okay, look at the story she wrote about the nanny. The nanny can actually sue her, whether she used the real names or not. The nanny can sue her for defamation because the story was unique to the experiences of the nanny. So the idiot that said, oh, she didn't call your name. Oh, but when she said it, all of you understood that she was talking about him. And all of you know very well that she was only married to him. So whenever she says ex-husband or my ex, before I got pregnant, or when I was pregnant, my ex, unless she had another pregnancy for another man that we don't know about, for another ex, the story she tells aligns with the 4 days postpartum story she has told about Justin. So without mentioning his name, we already know, oh, my ex threw me out of the house. I became homeless and I was looking for where to stay with 2 children. Please, besides June and Athena, which other 2 children? Which other ex? Why are these people just like this? That's how useless they are. Because they will never be honest and straightforward when they are judging. If other people talk about her without calling her name, they will not say, oh, you are not calling her name, no problem. No. But now they want to defend her. She didn't call your name. Really? Maybe they are the people from Kenya. Nancy says she doesn't like Kenyan people. Oh, God. Let me see. She thinks they are Justin. Her follower said it was Korra's page, not Justin. Really? But he created the page not too long ago. How can they say these people? No, no, no. Me, I cannot even. I don't even read their comments because low brains. What you said, but we seeing it. How her followers can't see it? What are you saying? Okay, you mean? Let me see. Don't mind them. Don't mind those people. Yes, he has grown a thick skin. Like he's like, I can't be bothered. Nobody is afraid of these useless people. Nobody. Let me see. So I'm still reading comments on Facebook. We are going to move over to YouTube in a minute. Hmm. Someone says she gathered to LA Crayfish House to take down the page. She said it's her page, Justin God. Did she say so? If you guys have the video where she said it, please send it to me. Because when they were married, that page was not in existence. Even after divorce, that page was not. When was the page created? When was it created? So how can she claim that it's her page or was her page? If you guys have the video where she said it, send it to me. So is that what she went to LA Crayfish to plot? You know that AJ Korea is a son of LA Crayfish. Well, son, not biological son, but like a godson. Let me see. Hi, licking a shower of Brentwood. Good to see you. I have never seen a woman dwelling over one white man for 4 years. Oh, how can Frida call in on YouTube? There is a link there. If you go to the description, there is a link in the caption of the video. Yeah, there's a link there. You can call in from that link if you want to call in on YouTube. Yeah. The link, I think the link says call in or let's hear your voice. Yeah, the link says let's hear your voice. So anybody watching this video, you want to call in, go to the caption. That's why I want everybody to come to YouTube. You will see in the description of this video, like in the text, you know, when where they put what the video is about, you just click on it. It will take you to everything written, the title and everything. You will see a place that says let's hear your voice. Call in, let's hear your voice. Click on that link there. You will find yourself right in this video. You can turn off your camera if you don't want your face to be shown, but please turn on your mic because it's important for us to hear you. Yeah, turn on your mic, or let me say give access to your mic, but you can turn off your camera if you want. And you can also stream it on your own account. So if you join this video, this live stream via the link, you can show it, you can post it. It can post automatically to your page or to your channel. Yeah. So if anybody here wants to call in, you can use that link. Let me see. Oh, wow. Someone says 2 years ago. So was the page created 2 years ago? So how is she claiming? Anyway, I don't know if she claimed so because I didn't see anything that she said about the page. If you guys have seen something, you can send to me. But if it's all those rats that said it, please don't count. Don't even be referencing those people because those people, they are so dull. Trust me. They are just, I don't know. I don't know the kind of people they are. Don't even bother quoting them because they are ready to say anything, no matter how stupid and unrealistic, they are ready to say anything to defend her, to defend a scammer and a thief, and an Olusho for that matter. Hi, Salila. Good evening to you. Wow, someone says, Dr. Justin Dean, please keep telling your truth. All right, guys. Okay. All right, everybody, time to go to YouTube. Let's assemble there. Let's continue this analysis. There, we are going to listen to Justin's video, the one he did last night. And yeah, that's what is coming up in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we have a caller, I think. Okay, the person ran off. Oh no, we do. Hello? Do we have some?
Yeah, Blessing, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, hi. Good morning or is it good afternoon again? Hope you're doing well.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are.
I just wanted to just share. Um, so I know that Justin did come out last night, and he poured out his heart, and a bunch of the things he said, there are things already he said previously, and it's very easy. You know, they say talk is cheap. I know he's frustrated, and he's held it for so long, but coming out and talking to on social media, I don't think is what's going to help. I know that the California courts have failed him. However, I believe that if he says he doesn't give the F anymore and he really want to take things the next step, Justin can go to the school. He can go to school and report this issue to the schools. And the schools, I think if the schools take it on, maybe it's going to have better traction. Because I know that not in this part of the world, and I guess in Europe as well, schools have zero tolerance for any form of abuse. If your child comes to school with a scratch on their face, they have to explain what happened, and they're calling social services, they're calling CPS, whoever. So I believe if the courts, going through the courts have failed Justin, he should go through the school. Let the teachers know what is going on. And of course, they can interview, the school can interview June to find out what's going on. They can get social workers to talk to June directly in the school to find out what's going on and then take it the next steps from there. And I believe it's going to have more traction because apparently if we have to go with what he's saying, the courts have failed him. And I fear also for little baby J here because I know the next thing that's going to happen, she's going to go back home. The mom is going to make her come on camera and tell everybody that she never said anything to her dad. And then she's going to come out and start accusing JD for being a liar. I know how she rolls. That's the next thing that she's going to do. I believe she's done these things and gotten away for too long. And this is North America, for crying out loud. I'm not sure how it's possible for one human being to be getting away with the things that she's getting away with. It's too sad that it's just the few people who are able to see right through her gimmicks, see through the things that she's doing, the manipulation. And she has mastered her mumus. She has mastered her mumus. She knows how to manipulate these people. And they are so gullible in such a way that they truly think that she's innocent. They're going about and saying, oh, move on, move on, move on, move on. Why do you keep calling her name? She doesn't call your name. How many times does she ever do a live stream without saying so, throwing a jab at this guy? Is it that they don't listen? Is it that they are too slow? They can't comprehend? And they have a court, there are court orders that had said, don't talk about each other. And this is North America, and no actions can be taken about it. I think they say that doing the same thing and expecting different results is like the definition of insanity. So if JD has been trying to go through the court, is not working. The bottom line, what I'm trying to say, if he listens to your video, go through the schools. Something has to be done differently. You can't keep doing the same thing. Coming to talk on social media is not going to help. Well, maybe it's the first step. You bring awareness or whatever. You let her know that, okay, people are watching, people are aware, and then maybe she's going to start maybe treating the kids a little kinder, or baby J kinder when she's on live. But then, of course, who knows what goes on behind the scenes? And those kids are traumatized, especially baby J. If anybody knows anything about child psychology, that child is a traumatized kid. That child needs therapy. And honestly, JD needs to step in and do something. Stop complaining about the courts failing you. Do something different. Take the next step. That's just what I wanted to say.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to ask you, what if, from what you just said now, I really think it's an excellent idea. However, what if he really does that and the school tells him, look, this is a family problem, family dispute. You have custody, she has custody. You people should go settle it. She's your daughter. You have the duty to protect your daughter. Go to the courthouse and deal with it. Do you think the school can intrude in their family wahala? Because
no, I don't know if maybe that's how it pertains in Europe. In North America, if a complaint is made to the school, if a complaint is made to the school is a duty. They have a duty to investigate it because it concerns the safety of a child. It's the same thing like if I go see my doctor or whatever, it concerns the safety of a child. If Justin lets the school know that this child is being physically abused, and the teachers ask and they can confirm that, they cannot say that it's a family issue, because people, teachers, doctors, all these people have a duty to protect children. They cannot say that it's a family affair, go deal with it. They cannot. Then they would have failed in their duty and their responsibility as public people who serve in public in those kind of spaces. I remember when I had a child. My child was about 18 months old or so. I moved into a new apartment and I was moving things from a fridge, and a bowl fell out of the fridge. I didn't know that the child was crawling behind me, and he hit her on the face, and he bruised her eye. And then I had a doctor's appointment scheduled for my daughter. So when I went to the doctor, this doctor drilled me trying to find out and understand how my child had that bruise on the eye. And it's their duty, it's their responsibility. Same thing like teachers. Teachers, if they are vigilant, even if a child comes looking sad, teachers have a right to ask questions. How was it at home? Did you sleep well? Are you hungry? Unless that specific school where that child is going to, maybe, I know there are public schools, and sometimes public schools can be a little bit, I don't know, negligent. I don't know the school in that area. But normally, teachers are trained to be able to catch cues, to catch little cues. You know your students very well, that if a child always behaves in a certain way, and then one day they show up, all of a sudden they're so quiet or they're so moody, you would ask questions. Are you okay? Are you not feeling well? Did you sleep well? Is everything okay at home? You have a right as a teacher to ask those questions. So unless the teachers have also not really been paying attention, they would have observed that that child is a traumatized kid. I'm sorry to say, she's a traumatized kid.
Well, let's say she looks, because we are not sure that she is. Maybe you perceive or you think it's maybe a better way to
Okay,
put
well,
it.
yeah, let's put it that way. But I mean, if we are all mothers, you're a mother blessing. I mean, we have our children. There are things that sometimes you will look at your child, you know that your child is going through stuff. Baby J is not my child, but when I look at that child, her behavior, she's up, everything she does, it just shows that she's going through stuff. I don't need to be a specialist to figure out, just being a mom. I've been a mom, my kids I have like kids who are past teenage years, so I can speak a little bit about observing children. I'm not speaking from an ignorant point of view. And you have children as well, Blessing. And I'm pretty sure that there are two kids. I'm not saying that about baby A, but baby J, when you watch that child, you can tell that she's not a truly happy child. She's not a happy child.
It is well. Let's continue to pray for them. God will take charge. God will take control.
And that's
God,
all what we can do. And that's
yeah.
my only concern with this thing, because I think we all have a duty. Where we come from Africa, where they say it takes a village to raise a child. Those children may not be my children, or if I see your children on the street, Blessing, they may not be my children, but I think I have a duty to make sure that, I look out for the welfare of every child that I come across. It's a duty we all have, and that's my only interest in this case. I don't care about the mother and the dad. It's just the welfare of the children, and that's what really hurts me about everything, because these children, they did not call for anything that they're going through. And these kids are gradually getting to the age where, very soon they'll get to those ages where children, their classmates will all have phones. They'll be seeing all these things going on social media, and they'll be getting bullied. And it's going to impact their mental health. And God alone knows where this could trigger onto. So the sooner action is taken, honestly, the sooner action is taken, the better for these children. It's just really sad that the state they live in has failed to really step in and protect these children. I don't care about their parents, but these children need to be protected.
Thank you. That was a strong one. Thank you. Thank you for your input.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, wow. So it's working. You guys can call into the program if you want to say something. There is a link there in the description. You can, join in the conversation, join the conversation, air your opinion, free your mind, say your mind. And you never know who you will end up helping with your inputs, based on maybe your own background, your own experiences. You just never know, who would take one thing or the other away from, your own voice. Okay, I think we should listen to Justin's video now, but at any point during this live stream, you can call in. Yeah? Okay. Let's listen. Didn't I save his video? I thought I saved it. Okay, I think I'm on the wrong. It's right here on the wrong phone.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late. LA traffic is a little bit on the insane side, as some of you know or have been to LA. And I don't really do live videos that much anymore. Frankly, I don't do social media that much anymore because I'm kind of over it in a lot of ways. But it's time for my empathy is gone.
Good.
Like, I have no more empathy
Very good
for this situation. And it's time for me to speak frankly. And particularly for the Americans in the room, because there is a great tragedy occurring. So I'm just going to get right into it. So many of you may be following the social media drama. I did give Stony my page, and there was a reason for that. I didn't want to get too much involved for it. I didn't want to get too much involved. I just wanted to help an artist that had been wronged in the same way that I had been wronged, and the cycle repeats. And what is that cycle? You use someone, you abuse them, then you smear them on social media, and then you repeat the process with the next person. And yes, I'm talking about my ex-wife. She used me, she abused me, and then she smeared me and continues to smear me for 4 years. And now she's moving on to her next victims. And luckily, I never knew Don and Stony before they actually started coming out on social media. And I actually reached out to Dawn because I was concerned that she might make certain allegations against him that are very difficult for men to recover from, even if proven innocent, as I am living proof of. So, yeah. So why am I speaking now? I'm tired. I'm tired of the bullshit, honestly. There is an army of people spreading lies about me my relationship with my children, and frankly, it's immature and it needs to stop. And it is getting to the level where certain bloggers are making racial hate comment, where they're depicting me whipping my slaves because they're black, and this is absolutely inappropriate and wrong.
In America, how far can these people go? Like this thing that they are carrying on their heads, other people's wahala that you are carrying on your head, how far are you willing to go? That you go that far, that deep. Hey, in the US, it must be one idiotic, in fact, let me not just say it for now. It's all these people that hate Oyinbos. All these people that will say they took our forefathers, and then those people like that, any Oyinbo they see, they are seeing him as the same person of 500 years ago. They are angry. They hate you. You see Nancy now, you see what she said. She doesn't like Kenyans. There are people whose thinking faculty is limited. Their brain is not complex enough to just compartment things and people. It's either black or white for them. It's either black. Those people are dangerous. In the video Korra did in London, the fake attack, it was one person versus Korra. But today, Nancy is saying all the people from that country. She said she doesn't like that country. She doesn't like. That is what these people, that is how their brain, that is the limitation of their brain. Because of what happened almost 500 years ago, thereabout, they hate all white people. They hate all Oyinbos because they do not have the mental capacity to understand certain elements of life, and also slavery, and a lot of, nobody is supporting slavery, nobody is condoning it. But for you to now be hating Oyinbos of today just because of the color of their skin, and linking everything that goes wrong in your life to racism, you have a problem. Oyinbo is not the problem at that point in time. You are the one with the problem.
So it's time for me to be speaking completely frankly, and because I have not, just because they're black, and this is absolutely inappropriate and wrong. So it's time for me to be speak completely frankly, and because I have not, because truthfully speaking, I just was trying to live my life, and hopefully she would get bored of selling a pack of lies.
Nobody gets bored of making money. She's not just selling lies because she wants to sell lies. She's selling lies because she's making money. So she's not going to get bored. As long as she's making money, there is no boredom in it for her. And you know the reason she does everything she does is money. So where is the boredom going to come from? I don't get it.
And you know, it's getting to the point where I have a near 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, and it's like, is this really going to go on?
Someone says, did you see Nancy's page got hacked also? Her Instagram, she said, let her go and ask her sister. Nancy, go and ask your sister, what did you do to her? Maybe you offended her and you don't know. Maybe she sees that your own life now is moving in the direction that you would have wished your life to move, and you are jealous. Totoyos. Nancy, go and ask your younger sister that you are trying to step away from saga, and your sister is a thief and she keeps finding herself in a new saga every other month. Nancy, go and ask your sister what happened to your Instagram page, who tried to hack it. It's your sister that is the only one that has a verified hacker in her circle. I don't know any other blogger that has a confirmed verified hacker as their right-hand man. I don't know. If you know any blogger, please let me know so that we can be holding that person responsible. Korra Obidi is the only content creator we know online that knows and has a partner in crime who is a hacker. And she has also advertised him on her page if anybody needs his services to do the job. So Nancy, go and ask your younger sister. Because the life she would maybe have loved to have on social media waking up and saying, guys, you will pay me $100. You'll be paying me $100. Maybe that's what she would have wanted for herself. And now that's what you're doing for yourself after you used her marriage to build your social media presence. Maybe your sister is not happy. Go and ask your younger sister. Or are you in saga with anybody? Please come and tell us if there's anybody you are doing saga with at the moment. Come and tell us, Nancy. No, come and tell us. We've not been analyzing your saga. Come and tell us the person you are in saga with. Come and tell us, Nancy, who you suspect. Otherwise, you will just be like that Cleopatra's mother. You people are talking plenty talk. No, nothing behind it. Go and ask your younger sister. Go and ask her. All the people who have come out to speak up against her, all of them, they've had their pages deleted, hacked, reported, attacked. All of them. So maybe your own is enemy within, inside enemy. Maybe. So you look within first before you start coming out. Guys, who is running after your page? Who needs your page for anything? Who? Please don't distract us, auntie. Go and look for where you will hide your nose. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Let's continue playing. Let's not allow Nancy distract us. That one is looking for attention. Nobody is buying her rubbish she wants to sell. Another senior Skamalama. So she's looking for people to come and pay her attention so that she can still advertise. Idiots. We know the tricks. Don't mind how.
Really going to go on until they're teenagers? I refuse. It's abusive to them, and it's abusive. I don't show my kids on social media anymore because my oldest daughter says that her mother slaps her if she won't get in front of the camera.
You know why this story is very plausible? Korra Obidi does more with her children on camera than the children do for themselves and for their lives in real life. I don't know anybody, I don't know any mother that has a 5-year-old or 6-year-old whose only activities or main activity of that child's life is social media. The child doesn't go to ballet, doesn't go to football, doesn't go to swimming, doesn't go to dancing, doesn't go nothing. Doesn't even go to friends' birthdays. I've never heard that June went to a friend's birthday party. Somebody is having their birthday party. A child. Never. I've never heard it. Or a play date. They want to go to somebody's house to play. Or they want to go with other kids to do something. Never heard it. The only life June knows is social media. And that is the importance that June's mother attaches to social media. So June's mother would do anything to ensure that June delivers. She will do anything to make sure that June operates on that social media because she needs June. It's not June saying, oh, I want to come on social media. I want to do a video. It's not June. It's the mother that needs June. So she would do anything to secure the bag. I've seen videos of those kids, like in the morning, that nonsense song she sings in the morning before they go to school, where those kids actually look sad, look tired, like, okay, this morning again. A child just wants to go to school in the morning. Me, I'm not the best. I wouldn't say I know everything about motherhood, but if I want to put myself in the shoes of content creators. Even if you want to do content with your children in the morning, you can do it in such a way that the child doesn't have to adjust the natural flow of activities for that day. So it's not because you want to do content now. Maybe your child wants to wear her shoe. You will say, no, 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 wait, wait, wait. Don't disrupt that child. Just put your camera somewhere and be recording. If at all you must in your life, because that's the only thing you came to this life to do. It's in the morning before children will go to school that you'll be doing homework. You're a useless mother. You're a useless mother. I've never looked at homework book in the morning before school. For what? And that's a mother that doesn't go to any office, doesn't go to any place of work, nothing. That controls her own time. Everything she does, she determines, she has that freedom. She has the time. But her child and her child's education comes second place. That one is not, it doesn't have a high priority. That you have to wake up the next morning before school to be writing. Before school, you come and do a video with children that they should just eat, dress up, go to school. So those stupid videos that she does in the morning, sometimes you see these kids, they are tired. Their eyes, their faces, they are tired. They are not willing. But for her own content, for her own money, she will do it anyway. So if you ask me, Blessing, do you believe? I 1,000,000% believe. Because she needs the content. She has a target, her goal for every week, every content that she makes, she wants to put it out. So a child will not disturb that thing. This is what she wants to achieve. A child will not stand in the way. If it means I will slap you, I will slap you. And you can see it in her. So yes, I believe. Korra Obidi doesn't think of other people. She doesn't think whether you've slept or not. She needs you to do that thing for her. You do it for her. If you don't do that thing for her, you are now a bad person automatically. And the only problem with this one now is that those are babies. Those are little kids. She has done it to adults. They can come out and talk about how she used them. I heard Stoney's video the other day. That one was cleaning her house. Hey! We will come and analyze that video. We will come and analyze it. Stoney was cleaning her house. Not that, oh, she's a new mom, she just gave birth and I'm here to assist. That one is not a problem. No. But she can run around naked, jumping about, doing nonsense. You are there in her house, cleaning her house for her. Okay, let's continue. So I wonder what Justin, well, like he said, even if he reports this, I don't know how seriously they will take it. Because this is something actually they should investigate. This is abuse, physical abuse now that we are hearing. I wouldn't sit down on top of information like this. No, I wouldn't. I would make sure they put it on record. Even if they don't do anything about it, so that when it would really matter, they can look back and say, okay, we have this on record. We see that this, you have that paper trail of these happenings. It has gotten to this level. Anybody being honest, you can see the number of times she has those children on her videos. Me, I always say it. I'm not against people who want to do content with their kids. I'm not against it. But you do it not at the detriment of your children. You do it and always put their safety, their well-being, mental well-being in front of everything you do. It's not about you. When you do content with children, make sure they see it as fun, as a fun thing. It's not a must to do thing. It should never be a must to do thing, especially when children are involved. But the way she uses those children, it's like the page belongs to the children. But the page is for her to make money. But the number of times those children appear in her content, it tells you so much that they are being used. They are being used. But like they always say, they are her children. It's not our business, right? Okay.
And I'm like, holy. pack of lies. And it's getting to the point where I have a near 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, and it's like, is this really going to go on until they're teenagers? I refuse. It's abusive.
Hello? Let me see if we have someone here. Okay, let's continue to play.
Them, and it's abusive. I don't show my kids on social media anymore because my oldest daughter says that her mother slaps her if she won't get in front of the camera. And I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like, so I'm not going to show my kids on social media if they're associating getting punished without being on here. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
So where are we at? Here's the frank truth. And many of you don't understand. I have had.
Hello, do we have someone in the studio? Let me see. Okay, we do have someone in the studio, but we have sound problems. Give your mic access. It's so nice, that people can actually send me private messages when they are in the studio. So if you guys click on the link, it's going to put you in a waiting room, and you can send me private messages there that only me can read. Yeah. So if there are technical issues, we can fix it, and I bring you up. So there's a link there on YouTube in the description, in the caption. You want to join the live stream, you want to talk, go ahead and use that link. You can turn off your camera, like I said before, but please give access to your mic. Yes, I think she's back. Let's see if it's going to work now.
Yeah,
hello.
Blessing. Yeah, yes, Blessing. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's me calling back again. Thanks. Yeah, I'm glad that I was able to communicate with you on the stream. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah. So I was just going to add a couple of things regarding what you were saying and those children and content. I mean, we have a lot of bloggers on social media who do family content, and there's nothing wrong. And it looks like it's a trend now. People are actually coming on social media just to be family content or baby content creators, and to each their own. Some people are having multiple children because they've realized that people love babies. Babies are cute. Babies are cute. We all love babies.
For me, there is an exception there. I would not put myself through 9 months stress just because people love babies.
Well, and that's why I say to each their own, my dear. To each their own. So, but the thing is, at what expense, at what cost? We see what these children are going through. Everything. Those children have zero privacy. You talk about homework. How can a child focus? I was talking earlier about baby J being a child that I think may be having some issues. A child has to be doing homework and being chastised online with thousands of people watching.
Yeah,
and you expect that child to be focused and to be comprehending what you're saying. You body shame this child online with people watching. You come online, you tell. The other day she was telling, we wonder why these kids don't eat. She said, oh, you don't have to eat a lot because you don't want to be fat. These are kids at their age. Children need to eat. You're already putting in their mind. That's why I'm not sure you watched Baby J the other day. She had a spoonful or how many spoons of what, and she's like, I'm full. Probably because of what the mom has put in her mind. Oh, you can't eat a lot because you're going to get fat. Who talks to a 6-year-old like that?
And so what if she gets fat? Like, and is that even the way you teach a child to eat healthy, by telling them you will get fat? And
like for real, like, and you say it on social media. And then she blames that kid for everything that happens. She's sleeping during the day. You remember the day that baby A got injured? I think she was playing with her sister. I'm not sure what happened. And they hid it from her mom. Which child at that age? You can imagine how. That's why I said earlier, this child is traumatized of her mom. Because every normal child, the first thing when the mom wakes up, Mom, you were
Yes.
playing the child. The fact that they try to hide it from their mom, it
They are
speaks
fearful.
volumes. It speaks
Mm.
volumes. It speaks people who can understand this. I'm not sure how else you have to understand. And by the way, quick question: why is she always sleeping during the day? What is she
Mm.
doing at night? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Just trying to find out. I'm asking for a friend. What does she do during the night that she's all, even Stony said she will be sleeping during the day while she's babysitting the child. This is not
Mm.
somebody, even for this is not somebody, she stays at home all day.
Hmm.
So why can't you attend to the kids during the day? And then if the child does something, you blame a child. You blame a child for your own negligence. You blame June for A getting hurt because you were sleeping. Who
Hmm.
is the adult in the house? Baby A now is supposed to be in the adult to be
Hmm.
attending to her sister. Who does that? Who does that? Why do these kids at the age of 4 and 6 have to be going through all of this? It's something I just cannot comprehend. And the school, and like I said, even the school, to me, I'm sorry, I would say the school has also failed those children. Because if that school was observant, they would have been observing all these things. Even the way the mother presents herself in the school.
Hmm.
It's, I mean, it's true that California is a liberal state or whatever. People can do whatever they want to do. But there are things that you see a child, you see the parent, and you start keeping a close eye. If you want to protect that child. If you want to protect that child, you keep a close eye.
Hmm.
So explain to me, Blessing, why people will not say that that child is going through a lot. That, you cannot even eat. That child is not free to eat at home. She
Wow.
went to drink powder milk. Okay, fine. I don't know if it's a Nigerian cultural thing for people to, they don't drink regular milk, they have to drink powder milk. A child will drink milk. You will tell a child that she can't drink 2 glasses of milk because it's too much. It can cause damage in her body. Like,
Uh, uh,
like, what kind? Like, I don't know. I'm sorry to say, I don't like to judge
milk.
people. Milk. She told Jay. Jay was, and of course, that child is always hungry. She was
Hmm.
on live. That child went to make powder milk.
Hmm.
And she came and she asked her, she said, oh, she's like, no, why you, this is the second time you can't, do you know that you don't have to, too much milk is dangerous for your body?
Uh,
Like
uh,
for a 6-year-old, a child cannot eat, she cannot drink. She's being like, oh my goodness, I don't like to judge parents because I mean nobody goes to school to know how to learn how to be a mother. But for crying out loud, I'm sorry, this lady is not fit to be a mother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because that child, it, sandwiches and what is it, mayo sandwiches, that's what the kids eat. And she'll say, oh, it's because that's what they like. As a mother, you
noodles.
don't you don't give children what they like. You give them what is
Mm.
nutritious to their body. You
Mm.
don't tell me that a child will be eating noodles every day because that's what she likes. You have
Mm.
failed in your responsibility as a mother. Those children are still, that's why children at that age need adult supervision. That's why
Yes.
children from 18 and under need their parental supervision and guidance because they are not mature enough to make decisions for themselves, to know what is good or what is wrong. There's nothing wrong in treating a child every now and then. Okay, you love noodles, fine. Maybe
Mm.
once a week, I'll make you your favorite
Yes.
meal. I'll make you noodles. But the rest of the week, I make sure that I'm feeding you with nutritious food. Those children, what do they eat? Noodles. They don't have any proteins. They don't eat protein. She barely ever gives them any protein food because even when there's meat or whatever, she will eat everything by herself. She will order food. She will eat every. What kind of mother is this? As mothers, when you cook, I don't know, and I want to assume that you do same Blessing. If your children have not eaten, you don't eat. You make sure your children eat, then you eat, or you
Mm.
are all eating together.
Mm.
And please help me understand this thing about, is it a Nigerian cultural thing that she always say in my culture we all have to eat from the same bowl?
It's
Is
a
that
lie.
is it a Nigerian thing? I don't get it. I don't. Kids cannot have their own plate and eat by themselves. Her sister, she doesn't. She cannot learn from her sister. She cannot learn. I've never seen her sister have her children all eating from the same bowl.
So that's the answer to the question.
But the thing is, everything is content for her, because to her, she knows that it's going to make people talk. So she continues to do it at the detriment of her children. And these children, that's why people don't want to be a part of her life. That's why she cannot make friends, because every person that comes into her life, she wants to use them as content. And that's why when she's not able to, these children are her scapegoat. She knows that she has nothing to offer. And she knows that people love children content. You remember even when Stoney said the video that they did together, how people liked it, and she told Stoney, you have to be in more videos. It's all about what is going to make her viral. It's all about what is going to make people give her more money, give her more stars. So the children are only scapegoats right now that don't have a say, because all those are friends. When they come in and they realize, they see through her, I want to be a part of it. Can I not just be your friend? Must I always be in your content? I don't want to be part of your content. I just want to get to know you as a person. But that doesn't work for her. You must be content for her. And those children are content. And that's why they need to make sure that those children are pulled off social media. I'm not sure why their father ever allowed them to get back on social media. I mean, he said he has learned his lesson. And you know what? When we know better, we should do better. Nobody's perfect. He's made his mistakes. He said he realized that his children being online is not really being helpful for them. So he decided to stop doing it. Fine. He learned. He's doing better. But she knows that nobody will come to watch her without those children.
Yes.
People come, even those, and then she will come. When people start saying, "Oh, turn around and move your nyash," she's like, "Oh, perfect." Is that not what she wants? Is she not doing it for them? And then she thinks that, oh, and those kids are reading. Baby J has started reading. She's seeing all those things that people are saying. And then you tell me that child is a normal child? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Once again, like I said, that father needs to step in. If he doesn't want to go talk to the school, he should tell June to be able to talk to the school. June is at that age where she can have conversations with her teacher. He should encourage her to have conversations with her teacher. If anything is going on at home during this, and even during his stay, if he does something to her, she should talk to the teachers. She should have somebody that she can go talk to. Same thing. If it's with the mom, go talk to your teachers. Because to me, if you were to ask me, both parents have failed them at this point in time. I'm sorry to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. We just had one of our viewers in there here with us, actually. Let me say here with us in the studio, who just contributed. So if you're watching and you also would like us to hear your voice, to hear what you think about this, you have new insights, you have maybe advice, there's a way you've done it before. If you even maybe know someone who has gone through something similar, please use the link in the description. Just click on that link. That's all you have to do. And maybe it will tell you to key in your name. You key in your name, you give access to the mic, and yes, hold on. Oh, we are having 2 calls come in at the same time.
Give that call a round of applause. Even this morning, I was discussing with someone and saying both parents to be blamed for these children abuse. I know Justin said there's nothing he can do, but there must be something. Korra is getting away with a lot of, I don't know. And to me, I don't see the fans of Halls think it's wrong. What pained me most, yes, they have their bass boost long time ago. But Korra is the one who doesn't want to done away with this. You and somebody in problem. Why would you video them? At least get a picture of your children. When they reach close to that guy, you don't video him. So you're looking for problem. Right?
Yeah.
You're looking for the problem. And we see online the way how she pulling and tugging these kids to be on the internet. They don't, sometimes you pull June especially. June will tug away and go. And sometimes she will pull Athena. You see how she pulled them? You see? And this useless fan of Korra is putting all the blame. To me, what the caller said, I don't think both of those parents is allowed to be with. It's better they give them up to foster home or something. Because at the end of the blessing, they have to be dealing with one another. That's just because it won't stop.
Hmm.
Something has to be done. And this Korra is putting pressure on this guy. Let the guy come out and saying, and everybody know, why you want to check the kids when he left. He
Wow.
did the same too when they left your house, because you allow all sex offender in your house. They can be touching the kids.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what's going on in Justin's house.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. We just assume it. Even if Francis is judging him, maybe such and such, we don't know. We can't see it. And look at what he did to the. If it was Justin who did it, I feel so bad for him. The court order asked to give him some time with the child for his birthday, her birthday, sorry. You took her for her birthday. You didn't, I think she didn't message Justin to say, well, I'm going to be out with the
Hello,
kids.
home cooked meal.
Hello.
You don't
Hold
do
on.
that. You don't do that. She's poking this guy left, center, right, and center. Now Justin said, no, she take it. They go in and say, oh, he's not supposed to say these things. What about what Korra say about him? You guys, the whole realm is one-sided. You guys think this man doesn't have nobody. As he said, because he's a white man, obviously. But Korra has been poking this man. It's too much. You guys almost send this man into depression. Who knows? Maybe he even have his intention was to commit suicide. Who knows? It was too much. And you guys think, you guys hurting Korra too. Because Korra is suffering and smiling at the same time. She's suffering. She's suffering. You guys don't know. If Justin can say, let us make up, Korra is happy to make up with Justin.
100.
Korra is the one who is desperate for this love. Korra. This man just want to done away with Korra. But Korra means, as I will put it, if I can't have you, nobody will have you, or you will not be happy. You will not be happy. That is Korra's intention. And who knows? Maybe she will feel away if he commits suicide. Yes, he will feel away. But I think she will be glad even if Justin kill himself. I'm telling you, honest truth. That's how I see it.
Thank you, dear.
And this thing need to stop. The kids are wonder who are gonna feel it. And to be honest, listen, I'm gonna call at school. I'm gonna call us. The teachers and the principal need to look into June. I'm gonna call us.
Do you know the school?
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look back where they went to the graduation. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
These teachers need to get involved in this shit. They need to. I'm gonna look it up, and if I found it, I'm gonna send it for you. This thing is getting too ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. This shit need to deal with AFP. No, it will hurt the kids. I don't give a fuck about Korra and Justin. But the kids are innocent. The kids are so innocent. It's too much. It's too much.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Okay, love. Thank you so much. All right. Hello. We have another caller in the studio with us. Go ahead and tell us what you want to put into this matter.
Hey, Blessing. So I'm a one of you guys' biggest supporters. And basically, I worked at a Chicago public school district for a long time. All that Justin has to do is encourage June to tell one of her teachers. Because once they tell that teacher, they are obligated by the state to report that to child services. And if the teacher get caught not reporting it, that school could be liable for a lawsuit. June's been showing a lot of signs and a lot of signals that she's being abused mentally and even physically, because Korra said on live video that she would give June a dirty slap. I worked around kids. My school had over 5,000 students that I had to see after every single day. And if we even suspected, it's a secret line that you call, contact, and you report it. You don't even have to disclose who you are or anything. And they have an obligation to take them kids out the home and do an investigation until they can figure out what's going on with that kid.
Okay. You mentioned a couple of things. Firstly, you said there was a video where she said she was going to give her a dirty slap. Please, if you have a copy of that video, or if anybody watching has a copy, please send it to me.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one. Number two, Another
Oh
thing you
yeah.
mentioned was that he needs to encourage her to speak up and talk to one of the teachers at least.
Yep.
Would
Yep.
it work if he did that by himself? If he
It
approached,
can it can be anybody. To be honest with you, Blessed, it doesn't necessarily have to be Justin. It can be anybody. But as long as they, have evidence that this is what's happening, even if somebody anonymously go up to the school, show them videos of the threats and stuff like that. Oh, she would be out of here. They would remove them kids. Cause I'm not meaning to bring my family up, but my little nephew, he's into basketball. And one day, my brother pretty much told my little nephew something like, hey, he did something wrong, and he told him he gonna get him when he get home. Well, my nephew got so scared that thought that he was gonna get in trouble, he went to the school crying, and they found out, and child services was right there. Even though my brother wasn't gonna do nothing and he was just teasing him, but because he's so afraid of my brother being, angry with him and disappointed, he thought that he was really going to do something to him. And child services got involved, and it was a mess from there. And when they did their investigation, they found out that it was nothing serious, and they found out behind of it, but they take that stuff serious. I lived in California. I lived in San Diego. My husband served 21 years in the Navy. So I've lived in several different states. So I do know California is a shit bag, but I do know it's going to take a whole lot of other people other than Justin to step involved to get them kids removed from their house. Let child services do their investigation to see what's really going on. And then that's when he can come with his evidence and all of that, and that'll make his case a lot stronger than just sitting here being quiet. I can't do nothing. It ain't nowhere in the world if my kids is getting abused like that, I would just sit back and shut my mouth. I'll go upside her goddamn head. I'm sorry. I would be going upside her head. Yep. Hey,
wow.
it's sad, blessing. I'm so afraid for them kids because June is always hungry. June is always looking for validation. Oh, do we got to eat this because it's healthy? She's just grooming this little girl and just destroying her. And I got a little daughter that's 10 years old, around a little bit older than June. I would never in my life, I give my baby everything till she's satisfied. I would never take nothing from her. But because Korra greediness, and she want her to become a model, and she want to live through her and her failed dreams through June, she's depriving that girl of everything. She favor Athena because she's still little, and she hate June, and she only using her for content because she knows that June is the cause of her not being successful. In her mind, that's what she thinks.
Yes.
But not knowing you old, you washed up, you don't have no talent. That's why nobody will sign you. You don't make no money off your career. That's why you always online begging. You can keep no friends. Nobody deal with you because you're not likable. You're a user, and people see that. She could never be better than me. She thinks she's better than everybody. You're not better than anybody. The reason why a lot of people don't mess with her because they know that they full of scam. I married a Nigerian man, and he scammed me the same way for citizenship. I was married 6 years. Soon as he got that citizenship, he fucking caused all kind of problems. Oh, this is not working. This is not working. I thank God that's in the past, but I would never trust anything like that in my life ever again.
Did you bring him over to the US or?
He came over here through a student visa, and he never left and went back, paying all of them legal fees, lawyers to get him legalized, getting his work authorization. Hell yeah, I'm mad. And hell yeah, when it comes down to stuff like that, I can't stand her because he came from the same country, Delta State in Nigeria that she came from. So when I look at her, I see him and it triggers me because she used justice for that citizenship. She sure did. And she waited as soon as she got it to divorce that man. You could have been divorced him before those papers got approved. Why wait so long? And then you got to watch people who fall in love with somebody so heavily. Now you in love with your fans and you in love with everybody that you come in contact with. She's a bozo. She's a liar. She's a habitual liar. She cannot be trusted. She's trash. She's garbage. It ain't nothing good about her. Nothing. She lies like a rug. And her time will come. Everybody just keep praying for them kids. And even if you don't pray for them, just keep praying for them. Because eventually Korra, her shit's going to come to an end real soon. Real soon, because I'm going to do my part too. I'm here, and if I get a little bit more information on where exactly this lady live at and all that stuff, I will report her. Because I know the principals in Chicago. I even go to them and say, hey, what do I do in this manner if the person is not in the state? I must seek guidance to see, because this is not right. This is not right. And eventually she going to start selling June's body. Just watch and see. Just watch and see. For the highest bidder, June will be out of there. She'll be out of there. Sure will. She'll be out of there. And one more thing, Blessing, and then I'm going to go. I don't usually comment, but this whole Korra thing, it really boils my blood because her and her fans thinking that everybody is so jealous of them. I have everything that I need. Why do we have to be jealous of Korra? I have a beautiful house. I have a beautiful husband. I have a beautiful family, 2 cars. I have all of that. I don't need to be jealous of nobody, but call a spade a spade. She a user. She useless. She don't have no type of career. Look at the singing. Her singing is so goddamn bad. I'll be just like, wow, do she hear herself? Do she hear herself? That's why nobody signed her, because she's garbage. She's garbage. She's trash. Ain't nothing good about Korra. I'm praying for June and Athena. And thanks, Blessing, for doing what you're doing, because you drawing awareness. And whether the Koreans like it or not, you bring awareness. Even if you waking up 1 or 2 people, that's still better than nothing. That's still better than her deceiving 1 or 2 people.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, Blessing. God bless.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Wow, that was something. You see, and this is what I talked about someone just bringing in an idea. The first person, the first caller that called in, she just dropped it that, look, the school can actually step in and do something. And from there, we are getting all this, insights and input about like directions that me personally, I haven't even thought about like that. I always feel like maybe the school would have to notice something for them to have to do something. But I never thought someone would have to report to the school, because the school is not a police station at the end of the day. The school is not a court of law. So for people to really say, look, it's possible. The school has the duty, and we are hearing these things. And that's what I mean when I say everybody has something to put into this. Everybody has something to teach other people. And the lessons might not only apply to the people involved, but even other people just watching, just listening. You understand? So I really appreciate all these opinions, these contributions coming in. And let me see, what can we do now? Let me see if we should end the video now and continue maybe some other time, to maybe give more people the opportunity to just also say something, because I think that this has really been a long time coming. The whole saga has been years, and like the last person said, it's not coming to an end anytime soon. So new things will happen. A lot is unfolding, and I think we should just maybe make another live video so that this one doesn't get too long. we do another video and give more people the chance to come and talk, and then we'll listen to the rest of the video that we were listening to before. Yes. Okay, I think that's a good one, because otherwise this video will also be too long. So let me see if I can go a bit to the comments. Okay, can you guys hear me? Because I see someone here say, I can't hear, no sound. I hope that, let me see, what time was that? Okay, I think those are old comments. Okay, thank God. Imagine if you guys had not been hearing everything we've been talking about. Wow, wow, wow. Someone says, Justin is over the she's the mother of my children face. He now realizes that keeping quiet is more harmful to them than the latter. Wow, wow, wow. Because to you, she is the mother of your children, but to her, are you not supposed to be the father of her children? And that's what I said before. If people don't care about you, why are you caring about them? If people are not trying to protect you, why are you trying to protect them? Why? Are you Angel Gabriel? You are saying, oh, I don't want to do this. She's the mother of my children. But she's not reciprocating. So why are you putting yourself in that position? Why is it your duty to be like that? I know that's who you are as a person. But if the person is not giving you back that same positive energy, don't do it. They don't care whether you are kind to them or good to them. They will stab you. They will. It wouldn't matter how good you have been to them. So why waste your time being good and you are at the losing end? You are the one suffering. You are the one being bullied. You are the one, and you are still, oh, she's the mom. No, no, no. She doesn't care whether you are the father of her children. So you need to stop caring. Don't care for people who don't care for you. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. That's also a form of protection. Yes. If they give you water, you give them water. It's a form of protection. Don't just let yourself go and say, okay, you know what? Why are you people doing this to me? Yeah. Are you people jealous of me? Why do you people want to block my shine? I will keep shine for her. They will finish you before you shine. They will finish you before you shine. So as they are trying to finish you, just start your own. It's a form of protection. It's a form of self-defense. Yes. They come for you, come for them double. They come for you, you actually go for them. Don't sit down. This is not 1999. I've said it before. Times are changing and you need to change along with the times. If, like, you don't handle things the same way you handled things 3 years ago, you don't do that to yourself. You don't. Because at the end of the day, social media will come back and blame you. They will blame you. So as it is happening, be tackling it immediately. Don't let it just, no. Things will go wrong. Guys, I will leave everything now as is, and we'll come back and continue from there. And I really loved the way this live stream kind of like shifted from me analyzing and playing the video to us hearing from other people and just learning new things and new ways that things can be handled. And hopefully Justin sees this video, hopefully he watches it, hopefully he's able to use one or two things that were mentioned, and hopefully people see change, because that's what people are hoping and praying to see. Change, like something really happening, something really changing. And a lot of people have said, this saga is never going to come to an end. Oh, it's been 4 years already. If nothing happens, nothing is going to change. If at all it changes, it will only get worse. So we are inside of it. We'll continue to follow this story. We'll continue to bring all the updates to you. Subscribe. You don't want to miss anything. I'm not always on Facebook. I'm not always doing all of my analysis on Facebook, but you can be rest assured that I do all of my analysis on YouTube. So even if you're not following on Facebook, make sure you are following and you're subscribed on YouTube. Yes, I appreciate all my callers. I thank all my viewers. I appreciate all my commenters. Thank you so much for being here. All the things that were mentioned, or some of the things that were mentioned that I didn't see, if you have the clips or you have the videos, please send to me, and let's also see what we can do with it. Thank you all once again. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you when I see you. Hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. I'll see how I can combine 2 live videos tomorrow. Yes. Thank you all. And I'll miss you already, but enjoy yourselves. Okay. Bye for now. Bye.